Ladies, gentlemen, sports betting connoisseurs of all ages above the age of 21, what is going on? This is the Moneyline Madness podcast. I am Matt Cherico, back at it once again with the boys, here with CMO Sports and Andy B. Boys, how we feeling? Week 9 bets. What's going on?
You already know, brother. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I got a lot of shit on the slate. You already know I am hot this week. And so is the whole premium team.
Everybody is
hot. Super hot fire.
Hot.
You better follow these bets if you know what's good for you.
That is a fact. The bets have been on fire. I saw
Perfect
RVA
night
last night. Yeah, absolute
night.
sweep.
We hit
RVA
ours.
up about almost 10
Snap.
units. That's unheard of statistics going on right now.
We're probably up. This week we're probably up like 25 units.
Yeah.
Something
25.
stupid.
25, 30
Something
units
stupid.
this week, going crazy, hitting at least
Yeah.
75% of our bets right now, which is like
no,
unheard
so
of
if you
numbers.
guys-
Go
Absolutely. If you guys are not already, make sure you join
Jets
the
by $1
Discord. Jets by a milli, baby. Make sure you join the Discord. Get all of these bets that we talk about just right at the tip of your fingers. It's free. You really can't beat it just for joining. I mean, come on. Let's do it. Parlay
got a
anytime. I'm loving Monster, Etienne, Walker the third, and Eckler.
Shit, why
that's
not?
a big one. Nah, I like it. What were you saying?
I got a couple of parlays for y'all today, man. I got a couple of parlays for y'all.
parlays. Okay.
I got some parlays. I got some plus money plays.
plays.
Daddy Mo.
Plays. All right,
Needs
guys.
a new
Drop
pair of shoes tonight, baby.
Drop in the comments who you guys have as your lock of the day. I'll come first right here. My lock for today, I have the Panthers covering +7 against the Cincinnati Bengals. And I know a lot of people.
I like it.
I know a lot of people are probably like, oh, Bengals get back game. No, the Bengals do not have it this year. It is that simple. The Bengals are lacking extremely. That is a fact. Double R shout out to Most Sports Apparel and the drop yesterday. Hey, go get
y'all
your
shirts.
Boys.
Go get y'all
Go get
shirts.
our merch.
$25. MostSportsApparel.com.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I really think that PJ Walker's found something going in this offense. He's finally addressing DJ Moore as, a propellant and a weapon. And he's using the guys right. They got Dante Foreman back there, who isn't a slouch. I know everyone's like, oh, they traded away CMC. But, hey, Dante Foreman and Chuba Hubbard are doing like a good job at being a committee running team there. And I don't know, with Hubbard out, I really like Dante Foreman today as well. And that O-line of the Bengals, man, we've seen it all season. It's very lackluster, very, they're letting everybody get to Joe. So I think, I don't know what Burns is going to do on the edge right there, but hey, a little sack prop maybe.
Not bad.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me?
My bad. I definitely love the Panthers, man. PJ Walker is making all the difference with the Panthers right now. Like you said, he's hooking up with DJ Moore crazily right now. I acquired DJ Moore in fantasy in a trade with Justin Herbert.
Buy low.
And it was right before they benched fucking Mayfield. And boy, that was a fucking steal. And it might just win me the fantasy league this year, DJ Moore with PJ Walker connection, man. I definitely see them covering against the Bengals. That's way too high of a spread. There's a lot of value in that, and yeah, I love it.
7's a lot of points, man. 7 is a lot of points in today's NFL, and we've seen teams above 10, right? So in terms of a spread that's -10 or higher, haven't covered in the last 6, games that's occurred. So I don't know. We'll see. And just want to clarify, the Seahawks are going up against the Cardinals today. So the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings played the Cardinals last week.
Facts. The Vikings, though, are currently the most bet-on team for this week. I don't know if you guys saw
Sounds
that.
very trappy to me.
85% of people are on that -3 today. So how do you
No,
guys
thank
feel?
you.
You like the Commanders in this
I
one?
like the Commanders. Upset alert.
No?
And you know how I feel. You know how I feel.
You like the
If
dogs.
you're going to take the spread, plus, you might as well take a money line. Because it's only been a couple of times this year where the underdog has only covered and not won the game outright. So if you're gonna, this year in the NFL at least, the numbers say, hey, if you're gonna bet that plus spread, you might as well sprinkle it on the money line too. And another lock, I keep on seeing the Dolphins in the chat. Yes, I'm going with Dolphins -4.5. That's my lock. It's going crazy tonight. I'm telling you right now. I got Tyreek Hill over 89.5 yards. Shit, I got Jalen Waddle anytime touchdown. It's going to go crazy. It's going to go crazy. I'm telling you right now.
So
and I got him up to -6 plus 130 on Prize Picks.
So you think that the Dolphins are really, like, after the Bears losing Roquan Smith now in that trade, you think that the Dolphins are just going to rip them apart on the defensive side of things?
The Bears are about to get fucking smacked like a redheaded stepchild tonight. I'm telling you right now. It's about to get crazy. My bad, Andy.
No, I'm not. I'm a redhead. I'm not a stepchild. But no, I'm with you there.
I was a stepchild, not a redhead. So
I'm with you. I 100% think the Dolphins are going to beat up on the Bears tonight. Did we just get a "Let's Go Lakers"?
Let's Go Lakers comment.
We'll get to them.
And my one NBA pick is LeBron James under 7.5 assists tonight too.
I got a couple NBA for you.
Yeah, I have a little bit.
But we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that.
Andy, what are you liking tonight?
Well, actually, I'm at the 1:00 game. I think in the comments somebody had the Patriots. I have the Patriots -4.5. I think Indianapolis is they're being generous with them. I know the Patriots struggled a few weeks ago with the Bears, but they beat the Jets. It's a pretty good win for them. Their offense is a little meh, but so is the Colts. I mean, the Colts offense is not great with Sam
Elliott.
A
rookie,
Yeah, they're starting a rookie quarterback. Their running back room is shot now. I mean, they've got no Jonathan Taylor and now no Nyheim Hines, so they have no rushing attack.
They're starting Deion Jackson, right?
So honestly, I think in this one, 4.5 is not bad for the Patriots.
I definitely like the Patriots. I definitely like that.
That actually coincides with Simo's pick. I don't know if you want to drop that one that you were talking about in the Discord today. I really like that, especially my fantasy team as well. What was that?
Oh, yes. And this is actually my favorite pick. Like I said, Miami was my lock, but this is actually my real, true favorite bet of the week is Jacoby Myers over 4.5 receptions. Mm-hmm. This boy has been an absolute fucking dog all year, and he's just been getting better and better and better. I really, truly think Jacoby Myers will easily slap that over 4.5 reception mark. He's been slapping that line all season, and I don't expect nothing different today.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
my fantasy team could definitely use that. I'm starting him over Drake London today, so I really hope that and Juju actually. So I hope that he could come through.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a lock when it comes to fantasy. I've been starting him over the past 3 weeks. It's been lovely.
Hell yeah. Seahawks or Cardinals money line today. This is actually one of my picks. I'm going to be riding with the Seahawks today, truthfully. I have the Seahawks coming in as dogs at the +108. Listen, Geno Smith has got something serious going on over there. He really does. And it's time that we actually acknowledge it for what it is. And he deserves his flowers. I mean, Pete Carroll as well. The whole offensive scheme that they have going on over there is working. And truthfully, Geno's a top 5 MVP candidate right now with the way that this season's going. In my eyes, I think so. Who can you name? Can you name 4 guys that are better than Geno Smith and have their team rolling more than Geno Smith right now?
4 guys that are better than him. They're not playing.
Sure, but hey, Geno is playing, at an elite level right now, and I think he needs to be respected for it. So I got them beating the Cards today.
I do like the Seahawks over the Cards. They're divisional rivals. They're underdogs, divisional rivals. And who's home?
The Cardinals are home.
Cardinals are home. Doesn't matter. I still like them.
Yeah. Kyler Murray hasn't impressed. Nothing about this Cardinals team impresses me this year. Cliff Kingsbury against the spread. He's come in. He's sub 500 against the spread, even when he's a favorite. So I don't know. It's very discouraging what they have going on over there. On top of all the injury issues, I don't know. I'm not a believer in the Cards at the moment.
Neither am I.
He gets hurt.
D-Hop 2 TDs. Ooh. Well, I wonder
all
what
right,
the odds
so
are on that
the number.
He says, "Does Lamar go stupid against the Saints?" I have a pick that coincides with that, even though it's Monday night. I'll still talk about it.
We'll still be live tomorrow talking more bets. So.
Yeah, I like the over in that game a lot.
Yeah,
I like the over in that game a lot. Over 46.5.
Yeah, I haven't looked out for that game just yet.
Yeah, we'll probably get a lot more into that one tomorrow. But
that's one of my picks.
Pretty good bet. Over unders have been a little bit more predictable in football nowadays.
Finally, it's about time.
We got our first Packers one today. I don't know if the Lions are gonna beat the Packers today, but I'm not touching that game at all.
If the Lions do beat the Packers, is that it? Are you like throwing the towel on everything at this point? If the Lions win today,
I'm gonna be honest. I think after Tuesday, I kind of did. Right? I mean, everybody in the Packers organization clearly didn't think that this is something that they can go and make a run here. So I really don't have any hope for them anyway. So that's why I didn't even really mention them, because frankly, Sundays as a Packer fan aren't really enjoyable this year. And I said it, I'm more interested in how the Giants finish this season than I am the Packers. So I mean, the fan in me isn't really there right now. I'm just watching football and I'm enjoying it. That's
I mean, I guess
and
I respect it when your team is ass. You have no choice but to pick.
Yeah, and the Packers, they're not an interestingly bad team. Like, the Lions are actually fun to watch, even though they're terrible, because they score.
Yeah.
The Packers
you guys are on the road, too. You guys are in Detroit?
Yeah.
God, I think you might get ripped on. I can't lie to you. Detroit's only good at home, so.
Yeah. One of Wise's picks is Packers -4, so maybe hopefully that makes you feel
very
better.
Interesting.
Hey, he's hot, so let's go.
He's hot. We're all hot. RVA's fucking hot. You see how he just swept 4-0 last night?
We all did. We went perfect. Everybody went perfect.
It was a perfect night last night.
Which is even tougher because we had 2 college picks that both hit. So that was easy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ramondre Stevenson
6-0 yesterday. Good. Holy shit.
I really like Ramondre Stevenson in terms of fantasy production, but the problem is that FanDuel and Vegas and like all these books are catching on to the fact that he's the workhorse. And so like his anytime touchdown, I mean, it's probably still worth a look, but I have a feeling it's going to be minus money at this point. And his rushing props, probably around 100 yards, I would assume. What will Hawkinson do with the Vikings? That's a really good question. I actually have a pick that coincides with that. I have KJ Osborne today, under 2.5 receptions. He's only hit this line once in the past 3 weeks, and that's without Hawkinson getting added to this offense. So now you bring in a guy like TJ Hawkinson, who's going to require a lot of volume. And I mean, they got him because Irv Smith is out. We talked about this. Like, they got him knowing that he would be a key proponent of their offense. So I mean, I think KJ Osborne's going to be the one, unfortunately, iced out between him, Thielen, and Jefferson.
Hey, Ricky.
I was going to say they're coming at CeeLo.
Hey, Ricky.
They are coming at CeeLo.
Why I look like I'm from the country? Because I am from the country. I'm from VA, motherfucker.
No, I don't.
He said you look like you're in the county.
Yeah,
you're in the county. Because I am in the county. This is my work release program, yo. It's like, nah, I'm in the basement. I'm in the basement with it, bro. You know, it look a little crazy in here, but you know, we out here.
Raiders or Jacksonville? How you guys feel about this? Because there's nothing, like, I have nothing riding with the Raiders. Like, I have no attachment to them. They're terrible. Absolutely awful. If anything, I like the Jags at home at plus 120, but I'm not picking either side there.
I'd be completely on the Jags if I was betting this game, but I wouldn't be.
I'm not touching the game. No.
Yeah.
The Raiders are like legitimately so very disappointing. I mean,
it's funny because we talked about on Most Sports TV, you get your quarterback the guy, right? Like Simo, the clip, literally, you get Stephon Diggs, that changes everything. You get AJ Brown, that changes everything. You get Devontae Adams, one of the best wide receivers in the league, and Derek Carr just leaves stains in his underwear. Like, it's the worst. Like, it's so embarrassing what they have going on over there because their defense isn't that bad. Yeah. Like, it's not atrocious. And obviously, like, they have Darren Waller, like,
Waller's done nothing,
like Josh Jacobs has had an impressive year, better than people thought he was gonna be. So I don't know.
Absolutely ghost town.
Yeah, this is exactly what I said at the beginning of the year. This is exactly what I said.
It has to go to Carr at this point in their line. I'm pretty sure their line is dog shit
as
well.
Horrific, man.
I heard
really
their line
bad.
is dog shit.
No, their team is dog shit pretty much.
Yeah, as a whole, they're really not that good.
I don't know if he'll do any much better. I think they're just gonna have to get a new quarterback. I don't know what they've seen in Carr.
And I don't know if they hired the right guy at the coaching position. I don't think that was
that as well. That seems like just an emergency. I mean, they've been kind of shambles, forced to like a forced hand now for a minute. So I don't know. I don't really expect much. Oh, we got a Bucks Moneyline comment coming in here. How you guys feel about that game against the Rams today? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know. It's gonna be a weird game. I think the Rams ultimately come out and win, but it'll be a close game.
The Rams win as well.
I think it'll be a defensive game too.
It's just like 2 years ago, this was the game of the year.
Right? It was. It would have. You would think you thought coming into the year this would be a game of the year, but it's not. Ultimately, these are two very disappointing teams to say the least. So and the Rams swung and missed on a lot of trade assets this year, so it's weird.
Yeah,
I still think the Rams are gonna win, but
talking
lot's
about
going
benching
on in
Carr.
Tennessee.
Just think of that happening after Adams left. Yeah,
I would love to ask Devontae. I want to know, money aside, because he got money, whatever.
Yeah, the money was definitely.
Would you
a
do
massive part of
anything
it.
differently? I would want to know.
Yeah,
Because this
Well,
is disappointing.
He was walking off on the field like a week or two ago, and the Packers fan was at the game, and he had a sign that said to Devontae, "We miss you in Green Bay." And then he looked up at the sign. He was like this, "I miss y'all too." He's sad as hell. He left.
He is sad.
He's
I mean,
sad.
he
regrets it. I know he regrets it. Not money wise, obviously, but
No.
like
As a
far
player,
the
you want to
culture,
win.
as a player,
Yeah.
for his legacy.
He wanted to
he's
play
sad.
with his friend. He wanted to play with his old roommate, and I mean,
I
got
get
what
it,
he
and I
wanted,
get that
it
they
didn't
thought
work.
they had something going there, but it's just like, now where do you turn? Because now, like, the
There
Raiders
was
are
no
in no
turning
position. But no, I mean now the Raiders are in no position to where that like it's not just a plug and play. You know, it's not just like you get a quarterback and the situation solved. Like they probably have to rebuild the whole thing.
It's not only that, they're paying Carr so much now over the course of the next few years for the length of that contract, for the length that Devontae is there, that they're not going to have a very good team. I mean, they're not. They can't pay a quarterback. They can't just sign one out of free agency. So they made
Is this facts?
bad move. Yes, no, the Packers did offer more money. He just didn't want to play in Green Bay anymore. He wanted to go play.
Wow.
He wanted
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to play.
Completely
back,
fucked
man.
up.
Literally,
He wanted
he
to
fucked
play with he wanted to play with Derek Carr. He made it clear he wanted to go to the Raiders. They gave him what he wanted. They got a first and second round pick for him. Neither of those guys are playing well for the Packers. So pretty much right now, that trade is going
It was just a
terribly
shitty
for
trade.
both
Yeah,
teams,
it's just
so.
a shitty trade on
Yeah.
both sides. A lot of regrets.
Yeah, so Atlanta against the Chargers. What are you guys feeling there? They are in Atlanta today, and I don't know. The Chargers are literally the most banged up team in the league, and the Falcons are on the rise. They just brought Cordarrelle Patterson back off the IR. I don't know. They got something rolling. Kyle Pitts is scoring touchdowns.
I like the Falcons, hopefully, because I just traded for him.
Ooh,
I got him for fucking Taj Boyd and Curtis Samuel. I was like, thank you,
Boyd.
come again.
Taj Boyd.
from Clemson.
Taj Boyd from
Boyd.
Clemson.
No.
Tyler Boyd.
Tyler
I was
Boyd.
gonna say
Tyler
my
Boyd,
ears.
Clemson
my-
native.
My ears went. What?
I played
You said
middle
Taj
school
Boyd?
football with Taj. I always fuck it
I
up.
hated Taj Boyd in college.
I played middle. He was my quarterback in middle school.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah,
Watch it.
crazy.
Yeah, I like Atlanta.
That's why I
today.
said his name.
I kind of am leaning
Tyler
towards
Boyd
Atlanta.
and Curtis Samuel.
Yeah.
But
It's a good deal.
I definitely like the Falcons spread bare minimum. I would not be surprised if they went outright today. Like you said, the Chargers are banged up. ATL has been on the rise. They just got their main offensive weapon back.
Yep.
And
Kyle Pitts. is more and
honestly,
more
they've been
featured
good.
as
They've been a
bro.
good team. Like
I
they've
tried
been
to
a
trade for
solid-
Kyle
I
Pitts
love
this week.
Kyle Hamilton on that defensive side too. I really like if there was a defensive guy aside from like if the Giants were picking lower in the draft and it wasn't a Kayvon Thibodeau situation, if they had a middle round pick, I really would have liked Kyle Hamilton because I think he's going to be a great safety, and it's hard to come by great safeties right now. So definitely like the Falcons today. Any other NFL picks you guys want to get off your chest?
I have one more.
Okay.
Robert Woods, under 36.5 receiving yards. The guy has been absolutely a ghost since he's came to Tennessee. And I think that trend continues.
Yeah, just fade him.
Yeah, I think
Tannehill's-
that game's
Tannehill
gonna be
stinks.
interesting,
Yeah,
well,
it's
Tannehill's
all bad.
probably not playing. It looks like right now. Looks like it's gonna be Malik Willis.
Malik Willis don't throw the ball.
No, they're not. They're gonna run the ball a lot tonight. That game will be very quick. I'll tell you, because they're gonna run the ball so much. So
Exactly. The Giants make the play. I think they both make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know who has the higher seed.
I
but
wanted
we
to
both
ask
make
this
the
question.
playoffs.
Do you guys think one of the 3 or 4 teams that have disappointed the most in the NFC, that would be the Packers, Bucks, Rams? Which one of them do you think is most likely to go on a run? I have an answer in my head. I just want to know your answer.
Rams.
Yeah. The Rams have the most pieces ready to. I would
Rams.
assume. I mean,
I think
they're-
health is on the Rams side. That's why I'd say the Rams.
Yeah.
And they're getting Cam Akers back, who they're hoping can do something. He's now, because he didn't get traded, now he's going to
Yeah.
play.
I mean, the thing about the Bucks, like Tom Brady's already talking about playing next season in San Francisco. Like, what?
Yeah.
What's?
I'm also-
he's checked out, bro.
Yeah,
He's
I'm also
checked
not-
out.
I wouldn't leave the Bears out of it. And the only reason I say the Bears is because now that he has somebody to throw to, he
Man,
has somebody
fuck
with
the
some
Bears,
height.
man.
He has
Fuck
some
Justin
height. He's got
Fields.
somebody
Them
to
boys
throw to.
stink,
I think,
bro.
Bro.
I don't know. Justin
Chase
Fields is
Claypool's
good.
average depth of target is 11.8 7 yards, bro. Justin Fields can't throw the ball past 10, in my opinion, with the line collapsing.
Well, he hasn't
on
had the
way it does.
opportunity. So.
Exactly.
Stink,
the line
bro.
sucks,
This is his
bro.
opportunity.
They're not
I
good.
think they're sneaky, but just because the pack, just like the Packers schedule, it's very easy for the rest of the year because we don't really play that much. So
Ooh, I don't like Carr over today. I'm sorry.
No, I wouldn't touch Carr.
I can't ride with that.
I like the Juju over.
I do like the Juju over. I definitely like Juju's been eating. They're finding him as one of the key proponents of that offense. As of right now, 3 out of 4 NFC East teams.
You don't really hear about Washington too much, but they're 4-4. They're gonna be. They could be in a play. Could you imagine that entire division got in? That would be
insane.
It could actually happen.
On them the past few seasons.
Now it can happen. Yes. Now it can happen.
Yep. All right. Possible. You guys want to head over to NBA because I got a couple picks. I want to talk about. I want to hear your guys' thoughts.
I got one.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Bet. Not too much of an NBA slate today. We got 4 games. So first one, Cavaliers and Lakers at 3:35. Lakers suck. Nothing new. Nothing new there. I'm rolling with. I almost said Josh Allen, but we're rolling with Jared Allen. Jared Allen double in Cleveland to win. Plus 146. I'm guessing that Anthony Davis. Yeah, I'm guessing Anthony Davis will probably be on the ground and/or questionable by the end of the first quarter. So I think against 2 solid bigs like Mobley and Jared Allen, Anthony Davis is not going to be getting the rebounds. It's not happening. And he doesn't play the 5 either to even be in the paint to get those rebounds. And he's the only rebounding threat on the Lakers. So Jared Allen double and a W plus 146. That's my player performance double for that game. Yeah, what do you guys like?
Yeah, I had Cleveland minus 4.5 in that one. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And then, like I said before, I like LeBron James under 7.5 assists. He's hit this 50% of his games, but every time he has hit it, it's only been 8. And Cleveland is one of the hardest teams to get assists on. As you can see, their defense is fucking locked down.
Yeah,
Cleveland's
defense is legit.
And it's very hard to get an assist as a Laker because your team can't fucking shoot. So I definitely like the under 7.5.
Yeah, they are so bad.
Really bad.
They
really
are
bad.
so
and
bad.
there's nothing that's going to make them better. So it's just.
Russ had a good day the other day, though.
He did, and he's honestly not horrific. Not as horrific off the bench.
No, he's better off the bench.
Off the bench.
They're still going to lose. They're still going to lose.
Oh yeah, they're so bad.
Yep, they're losing.
But he can do something on the bench. Whatever.
For sure.
Oh, I didn't even get to say this to you guys. How about that L last night, huh?
What? Oh.
Celtics, man.
Oh, man, I don't. Yeah.
They chucked up 51 3-pointers. Never seen that before. I mean, they never.
Was a good. You guys shot over 50% from the 3 and shot
27 of 51. That's a record for the Celtics.
How do you shoot 51 threes and still get over 50%?
It's insane.
There's nothing you can do.
Everybody who touched the floor for the Celtics yesterday hit a 3. Even Noah Vonleh.
Yeah,
Knicks legend. Knicks legend Noah
Vonleh. Yeah. Christian Kirk or Tyler Lockett today. Honestly, I'm rolling Lockett in a divisional matchup is probably gonna do some work. And after last week, he's coming out. I think he's got something to prove. But yeah, they're really. I mean, the Knicks just don't have any perimeter defense like that, especially when Julius Randle is responsible for any of it. Evan Fournier as well. It's really bad. It's just they have solid individual defenders, but as a team, they just could not come together and stop anything last night. It was embarrassing.
What happened was Tatum and Brown were ISOing and then driving into the paint, and then the whole team collapsed, and then they just kick it out every time. They were like, pick your poison, because the refs were dick eating the whole night. So anytime we even grazed Tatum or Brown, it was a fucking shooting foul.
That's one thing.
We had to collapse.
They're getting those calls. They're getting
the calls every time.
That's going to benefit the Celtics a lot this year. They're getting a lot more calls than they never used to get.
They were dick
One thing, and Grant Williams needs to stop. Grant Williams is a good player. He needs to stop complaining because he got a technical the other night. I don't know if he got one last night, but I know he got one the other night. He's not a great player that can be just screaming at the refs. I mean, he whines like, I love Grant.
I mean, dude, the same problem that we have with Julius Randle. The guy thinks he's LeBron James. He just comes.
Yeah, but at least Julius is paid like a star. Grant Williams is
not
on a
paid
rookie
like
deal.
He's paid $25 million. It's not star money. Not.
But it gets. I hate when role players decide they want to.
Bench
Act
players
like
acting
stars.
like starters. I hate
Bench
it.
players acting
Word
like
to Drake.
starters.
All right, Wizards Grizzlies. You guys looking at anything in that game?
No.
Okay, I got Desmond Bane. I just wanted to see if you guys had anything. I got Desmond Bane over 29.5 points, rebounds, assists, minus 106. Really like Desmond Bane in terms of his production this season. There's only been 2 games so far where he hasn't hit this line. The dude is hooping. And I think this season he's honestly taken that next step. A lot of these defenses are focusing on Ja Morant and his MVP, run. But Desmond Bane is doing his thing, and he's a lethal shooter from deep, and he's expanding his game beyond that now. So I think 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists for minus 106. I like the value of that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Any more NBA picks for you guys?
I don't have any.
I got one more.
Okay. Andy.
I got a parlay, but keep going.
Oh yeah. We'll
I'll give mine real
parlays
quick.
A little sprinkle them on top.
Bulls money line in Toronto. You know how I feel about Toronto. I'm not really a fan of the way that they play, and I think the Bulls. They showed up the other night. They lost to Boston, but I think DeMar DeRozan had 43. He's on fire right now. The Bulls are a pretty solid team, so I got them winning. What is it? Money line. So I'm not even
going into the Air Canada Center and coming out with a dub.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting. All right, Simo, what are these parlays we're hearing about?
All right. Let me switch gears back to football. I love Josh Allen over 2.5 passing touchdowns. I know you had him the other week, Matt.
Such a good
prop. Love him against the Jets divisional game. Josh Allen loves to show out when he needs to show out. That's one thing I actually admire about Josh Allen is when it's time to play ball, that motherfucker plays ball. There ain't no I don't show up ever.
Yeah.
When it's playoff time, when it's time to play a divisional rival, whatever, Josh Allen is going to show up every fucking time. And I think he's going to get 3 passing touchdowns. And then I'm going to go with the other best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes, over 2.5 passing touchdowns as well. There's two. They're on a tier on their own.
A and B. Yeah.
They're on a tier.
1A, 1B.
In their own
it's
tier.
Just yeah.
I think Pat is better, but it's still 1A, 1B. And I think both of these guys throw for 3. And you get both of those together right now on FanDuel for plus 525.
Wow.
Not
bad. Josh Allen is plus 170 and Patrick is plus 150. So you combine those, it's looking real juicy over there in the FanDuel world.
If you throw in an extra leg of Jackson Mahomes making a TikTok, can we get a plus 1,000 on that one? That'd be nice.
Add another leg and get Juju to join them.
Yeah.
Are we excited for the Kadarius Toney Chiefs debut? I personally am.
No, I definitely am.
I actually am. And I wasn't just saying that as a shot because he was a Giant. I actually think it's to be a very fun.
Because I'm excited because this is one of the times that he's actually on the field, and it's a very rare occurrence, and probably won't see it again until Christmas. So how
much run do you think he's going to get today? Because
I think it'll be
so torn in fantasy in starting him.
I don't think
because
I wouldn't start him.
Yeah, like it's either Paris Campbell or Kadarius Toney right now. Exactly, bro. So I'm torn, bro.
Ooh.
Everybody's on bye and everybody's hurt on my team.
Yeah.
I have Saquon on a bye this week. It's gonna be a rough one.
Oh, I have the whole bench. This is the bye week for me where everybody's out.
Yeah.
Everybody's out this week for me. And I'm playing with scraps in every league. And I have Toney in like 2 of my leagues. And if he has a productive game, I'm gonna be fucking pissed because
I would go Toney.
I'm starting Paris Campbell and Alex Pierce and shit over them, and
2 Colts receivers with Sam
2 Colts wideouts, bro. And I'm like, man, if they even use Toney in 50% of the plays, he's gonna get more points than them.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like 30. Honestly, I think he'll.
Yeah, this week he's gonna get eased in.
So
in reality, is he their number 1 or their 2 anyway?
2.
Probably their number 2.
He's gonna be their slot guy.
Yeah,
he's gonna be.
They have 2 of those guys.
He's gonna be like Tyreek Hill out there. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens.
That is a fact. All right. Anything else you guys want to add in before we head out for today?
Oh man, let's just hope the
join our Discord. Join our Discord. dsc.gg/mosports. I'll say it again. dsc.gg/mosports. It's free. Why not? Make it. Rock with it. Lean with it. Rock with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the link right there. You see it. dsc.gg/mosports. And yo, mosportsapparel.com. We just dropped a bunch of fire gear. a bunch of fire gear.
Yeah. Make sure you rep your squad.
Oh yeah.
Giants, Jets, and Eagles. We got Saquon shirts. We got Sauce Gardner shirts. We got everything, yo. We got a NASCAR collection. It's fire.
That NASCAR
shirt
is fire.
It's fire, and it's only anything
NASCAR
between
family.
$25 and $30. Like, who's getting high quality shirts like that for $25 to $30? It's not like it's some cheapo ass shirt. It's
this
actually
ain't no gilding.
It's a really good. Yeah, it's a really good tees. They're good tees with good screen printing, good all that on it. So $25 to $30. MoSportsApparel.com. Support. This is the easiest way to support Mo Sports. Subscribe to our YouTube at Mo Sports Network. Follow us everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And join that Discord, man, because we're fucking killing it.
We're making money.
Oh, yeah.
We're making money.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. We appreciate you guys for tapping in. Double R, if you guys are still here, hope you guys have a good week 9. Everybody else, thank you for supporting, tapping in. We're going to be back tomorrow night talking Monday Night Football bets, some more NBA, all of that stuff. Maybe even recap the World Series. We didn't talk about that, but we could discuss tomorrow.
Damn, I didn't bring that up today. How's it feel, Double R? How's it feel?
Double R!
How's it feel?
I didn't mean to do it to you this late. But
Shouldn't have
Smoking on that Philly pack.
We'll catch you tomorrow, and I guess we'll be reflecting. Take it easy, everybody. Enjoy week 9.